Hey Virgo, and welcome to your love reading for the end of May, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. So be sure to watch your moon, rising, Venus, or Mars if that's the case, and don't forget to cross watch. Alright, and also I must say that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please take what does and leave what doesn't. All right, so today I'm going to be pulling the energy of you and the person that you're connected with. They are going to be on the left and you're going to be on the right. Feel free to reverse the roles, as energy is interchangeable and you can definitely resonate with both sides at one point or another. All right, so let's just get started. I will be pulling the energy of the union here, the challenges, how you feel, and the desire for the connection. And at the very end, I'm going to pull a card for the potential outcome regarding the spread. All right, so let's start with what's going on in the union. What is the overall energy? I'm going to be using the Twin Flame Journey Oracle to get an in-depth analysis of what's going on. So what is the overall energy? We have refocus coming out. Ooh, fresh start. Beautiful. Mirroring and understanding. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Dark Night of the Soul. So I feel that you're dealing with a connection that has perhaps ended, but it needed to end because somebody was still in a low vibrational energy. However, we have, look at this. We have Justice with balancing the scales and then Bound. Yeah, someone in the past, whether it's you or the person that you've been dealing with, have been going through this transformative journey. Hasn't been easy, but I get that this person is coming out of it. So you could have been dealing with someone who was still in a lower vibration, but they're ascending here. And I feel that with this understanding card, that you're both understanding of each other. And that's a beautiful thing to have, right? And you both mirror each other. So this is why I get that energy of that you guys may have triggered each other into this awakening. And then we have refocus and fresh start. So something needed to happen in the past that made you go your separate way, that made you go elsewhere, away from this person, to refocus and focus on focus on yourself. And that in turn brings this fresh start. I'm getting earth sign energy with that. So that could just be confirmation for you. You could be dealing with another earth sign, or you just have like strong earth sign in your chart. But this is definitely a mirrored connection. So I feel that you've both been teaching each other things and both been learning from it and growing and understanding what this connection really means once and for all. It could have been really confusing for some time, but now it's all starting to come together full circle. So there could be a new cycle. Whether this is you, just your sort of transformative energy just on your own, or it's this connection together. I mean, obviously it's the connection together, but I don't know why I feel that some people, it's just like you're a dark night of the soul. So we'll get into it. We'll see what's happening here. But it's a great energy. I just feel like it's a jump start to something new, something better. Whether it's a rekindling of someone you've been dealing with, or it's a new person, we'll get into it. Let's see what's going on. So let's start with the challenges. What is Virgo's challenge during this time? All right, so this is the person you're connected with. They have the sun as their challenge. Yeah, so it could be your person that's going through this dark night of the soul, finding their happiness, finding themselves in the process. What is Virgo's challenge? The Knight of Cups. The Magician is trying to come out. Who had this? I think Capricorn had this in the same spot. What are the feelings? Yeah, look at that. I was just looking at this card and I was just thinking the death card with it, and the death card pops up. So strong transformations happening. That never ceases to happen with Virgo's readings. I feel like you guys are always going through transformations, or the people you're connected with. Your feelings are 5 of Swords. Desire. What is a desire here? Ooh, the 6 of Pentacles, but it came out like that. So this person really wants to make things balanced again, make things right, make a difference, whatever that means. Your desire is the Ace of Cups. Let me fix the lighting here. There we go. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So this is you having the courage to walk away when you need to walk away, and just having the courage to know what your worth is. Okay, I don't know why I felt the Strength card with this one. Maybe because it looks similar. I don't know. It could kind of look similar, right? In some shape, way, or form. But I feel that it took a lot of strength for you to have the to have the courage to walk away, to put up with this connection. But really, I think mainly it was to hold back your emotions and feelings, knowing that you deserve better, that you deserve more. And it could have been an energy on both parts, to have the strength and the courage to walk away and know that you can come back perhaps when this dark night of the soul is over, when this fresh start begins, when there's this reinvention of oneself. So let me see what this Strength card is about. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, see, you're both very strong, mirrored energy. Having the strength and the courage to withstand the challenges that are being thrown at you regarding this soulmate connection. And like I said, knowing what your worth is, knowing your standards, and not lowering them for anybody, not even in this person. And this person knows too that they need to get it together in order to have this fresh start with you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress and the 6 of Cups. So this could be somebody from your past, someone you've been dealing with, past life connection for some. And the Empress, the Divine Feminine, coming through very strongly here. So that's you recognizing your worth. And this person recognizes your worth even more when they see you standing in your power and knowing who you are. You know, because maybe in the past you could have let this person get away with a lot, but then when you started acting like the Empress, because that's who you are, this started creating the manifestation for this change. But yeah, there's so much love hidden beneath Queen of Cups. But it's having the strength and the courage, again, sorry I keep saying that, but to kind of keep the emotions in the back burner so as to not spill over how you really feel, because it's just not the right timing yet. But it soon will be, very, very soon. I feel that this is starting to finalize, starting to manifest, and this person is starting to come clean. Right, this fresh start, it's like starting from ground zero. So let's get into it. This person's challenge is the Sun. So they're struggling with their happiness. If you walked away from them, which is what I feel with this refocus card, because her back is turned towards us. If you walked away from them, they're starting to feel that, or they've been feeling that. Okay, you are their happiness. So when you're not around, this person feels pretty upset. And it's not like in an emotional dependency way either. I mean, you just make this person really happy that they know they need to get it together in order to have this happiness with you. But it's hard for them because they're still in this dark night of the soul. They're still going through those challenges, the karmic lessons, things of that nature. And they know that their happiness is being withheld from them until they finish that transition with the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. What else can you tell me about the Sun? The Tower, yeah, the changes, the divine intervention, the shifts that need to occur in order for this happiness to blossom, to come through. We have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, the Chariot to me is that energy of come through, like actually going after the things you want. And then we have the Eight of Cups right underneath that. So you definitely walked away. But that energy of you walking away and standing your ground, knowing your worth, makes this person come towards you with the Chariot. Or at least you're thinking about that. Because they know that if they don't, a Tower moment will be caused. But I feel the Tower moment was caused regardless. It needed to happen. But it was difficult for this person. This is like an awakening for them to see what is in front of them before it's too late. To refocus their priorities. But this person is getting hit hard with karma, I feel, with the balancing of the scales at the bottom over here with bound. So this person has been in quite of a toxic cycle for some time, and it's been at the expense of their happiness, and they can't continue staying in that energy much longer, and that's why this Tower is coming. So at least you know that they're going through it, and this transformation is happening in real time. Your challenge is the Knight of Cups. So what I told Capricorn, and I always just feel this energy with the Knight of Cups, is that you could be waiting for an emotional expression from them because you've been vulnerable to them. Okay, you could have been pretty open and receptive to this connection, to their feelings, but you never really you never felt that reciprocation. It's there, you felt it intuitively, but it never was actually physically shown to you. So you could be waiting for that, but it's difficult for you to be in this receptive energy at this moment because it could feel almost impossible that they're actually going to come through. And you could have closed yourself off emotionally as well because of that. Where you were once open and vulnerable, you shut yourself down, you created a wall. And that could be that mirrored aspect as well, that this person's wall was up, but their walls are coming down with this Tower. But I feel like you put your walls up for protection with that Strength card too, right? It's like just having the strength to know that this connection is what it is with the Two of Cups, but also knowing to sort of put those boundaries so you can just, have respect for yourself, not be, what is that saying? What you allow will continue. So putting a boundary up towards any negative behavior that isn't of your standard, right? Like I was saying with the Empress energy. Like if this person was acting in this dark night of the soul, you put the boundary up. What more can you tell me about the Knight of Cups? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is always a very passionate connection, very fun, very flirty. And you could have wondered, was it always just physical? Was it more than that? Was there emotion? There's definitely emotion with this Two of Cups. So there's your confirmation that this is a mutual feeling. What you feel, they feel as well. But you could have wondered, you could have been friend zoned. You could have been friends with benefits. Three of Cups is over here. So this could have been a very fun and flirty connection. But then the emotions got real and it kind of threw this connection out of whack, only because maybe in the past it was more in that friendly manner, but then things got serious and it changed everything, right? But I think it changed it for the better. Okay, because what they're currently going through, what they're feeling is Death card, transformation. They know that things have changed. They know things have shifted. If there was an ending between the two of you, they know that they can't come back as they once were. They need to do something different this time around. They know that nothing will ever be the same anymore, and that the clock is ticking to make things right with you with that Six of Pentacles. So they feel it. They feel this shift. They feel this change. They feel this fresh start. this rebirth. Okay, there's a lot of messages here of a fresh start, of a beginning. Okay, we have fresh start, refocus, the death card, which represents rebirth, and the dark night of the soul. It speaks of transformation as well. So there's definitely, yeah, see the world card is coming out. So there's definitely endings and beginnings here. What's the shift that they're feeling? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, that they didn't do what they needed to do at the time because they were listening to their ego. Five of Swords. And this ego causes damage. Painful ending with the Ten of Swords. They could have betrayed you. Their ego could have betrayed you when they were acting in that energy. But that's what's dying. That's the death of the ego here. They're going through a death of an ego. That's basically what it is. There it is. I was trying to kind of sum this up, but I think that's what it is. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they weren't giving to this connection. They were not reciprocating in any way, shape, or form. And that's what caused this ending. And that's also what is transforming in this person, because their desire is to bring it to a balance, which we'll get into in a second. But this person knows that their ego needs to be replaced with their soul, big time. Because the Six of Pentacles also speaks of balance, right? An equal give and take. It can sometimes indicate an answered prayer. So this person knows that they're deceiving themselves by not bringing balance into this connection, that it could be an unanswered prayer in that aspect with it in the reverse. So that's what caused this shift, this change. But I feel that it was all necessary for people to get into the proper steps of this fresh start. How you're feeling is the Five of Swords. So you're pretty pissed. Yeah, you're, like I said, you put the wall up. You're not letting this person in anymore emotionally. You know, your ego could be at the center, but I feel that it's only for protection. It's not so much to be egotistical. It's just because in the past, you were this emotional person. You were wearing your heart on your sleeve, and you could be feeling that it only did you wrong. You know, at the moment you have your heart closed, but I don't think it's for too long, because you do have the Ace of Cups as your desire. So I think this Five of Swords is just you keeping your guard up, so that if this person comes back, you know how to handle them, that you're not going to play nice anymore. And see, you guys keep getting the same card. So they had the Five of Swords and you have it too. So this is definitely a mirrored energy here. I feel that how they have been treating you, you're not doing it to them. And it's not in a malicious way or anything. It's not to seek revenge. It's just simply because you get what you give, right? And that's what this person was giving to you. So it's just, you're giving it back. Ace of Cups. You have it here twice. Yeah, but you do have a lot of love for this person. You would very much in your heart space like to open up your heart to this person and just be authentic, because that's what you actually feel, right? Yeah, and then we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of love hitting here for the both of you, because what you feel, they feel as well with that mirrored card. It's just a confirmation. So, and we do have the Queen of Cups hidden underneath over here as well. So, and we have the Two of Cups. So you both feel these emotions. You both are very sensitive, very intuitive, very psychic connection, you know, and it's only a matter of time before the vulnerability comes out, especially on your end. I feel that you could probably be more emotional than them, and that's not a bad thing. I think that's, there's strength in that. So you are protecting your heart with the Five of Swords and Ace of Cups, because you don't want to be taken advantage of anymore. Their desire for the connection is the Six of Pentacles. So to bring things to a balance, to make things better. They're thinking of ways on how to do this. They're looking at you from afar, keeping tabs on you from afar. You see how he's back there? Watching you, stalking you perhaps. Just thinking of ways to make this better. Because they see you thriving. They see you like in your Empress energy, like I picked up. And they want to have a piece of that. But I feel that this person wants to right their wrongs. Where they did you wrong over here, they want to redeem themselves. Yeah, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune. They want change. They want this transformation. We now have 3 cards on their side, speaking of change. Yeah, and the King of Cups stayed at the bottom of the deck. So just confirmation that this person feels the same love for you. We have the Tower, the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this person is definitely going through a dark night of the soul, transformations, death of the ego, and their soul wants this. Their higher self wants this because they know it's time to live authentically and not live a lie anymore. Because this over here with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, that was living a lie. That was living an imbalanced life. So they know that this is fated, that this is a destined connection, that you're meant to be together, and that all these trials and tribulations are happening for a reason. This person is starting to finally wake up and see why they're being pushed and guided to you. It could have been happening for some time, but I feel like they didn't really understand it. They're starting to understand it big time. Understanding. And so are you. When you get that light bulb in your head, they do too. This person has no cups on their side, but it comes up as little snippets. Like we just get like a little hint of it because it pops up in the bottom of the deck. So I feel that they only try to reveal so much because I don't know what this person's problem is. I feel that maybe they're just not the emotional type. Yeah, we just have Mars energy very strongly with the Tower and the Death card, or Pluto energy. And then the Sun is fire, Wheel of Fortune, and Sagittarius energy. So, yeah. Your desire for the connection is the Ace of Cups. For this emotional expression, to be back in this person's arms again. To just start all over, right? The Ace of Cups speaks of new love. But if you've been dealing with this person, which I definitely feel you have, this is a resurgence of love. You both want this. You both want the same things here. You want this person to ask for your forgiveness and you'll accept it. 100%. You guys have so much love for each other. Wow. See what I'm saying? Mirrored energy. We have the Death card on your side as well. So you want this change and transformation as well. The death of the ego, the fresh start, the refocusing, the resurgence, everything. Beautiful reading. Let me get one more. Star, yeah. For the situation to be healed, for your hope to be granted, for your wishes to be granted, to have faith in this connection, and to still stand your ground though, to not be, pushed around, to love hard, but also protect your heart as well. With the Queen of Swords, I feel that maybe that's what you had to learn to, yes, be open and receptive to people, but also know when to cut them off if they aren't reciprocating it back to you. But yeah, your desire is for this change, this transformation, for them to go through the dark night of the soul successfully, and for you to be there at the finish line when they're ready. See, this is when their ego is dead. This is their higher self with you. So you want the higher selves to merge. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Virgo. I'm going to leave it there. Let's just get a potential outcome. Which deck should I use? Let's use the red one. What is the potential outcome for this spread for Virgo? And obviously keep in mind that this is just a potential energy. Six of Swords. I like this a lot, actually. I feel that this is your person and you moving past all the crap, all the bullshit of the things that were keeping you guys away from each other. This is like moving into calmer waters and being together after having gone through those challenges. And we had the Five of Swords here twice. So the Five of Swords is, after that, is the Six of Swords, seeing things clearly, seeing things as they are, moving on from things that are no longer working from you. Yeah, then we have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, and then the Empress right underneath that. So where this person was once ignoring this connection, ignoring your worth, because maybe they were intimidated by it, I feel that they're moving past anything that made them ignore you, which is simply because they were in this energy. All right, so let's get a little nosy now and see what they would like to say to you. I'm very curious. What would this person like to say to Virgo? I said one card, please, and two came out. In my head, at least. Okay, this says the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Yeah, see, that's the energy that I kind of felt here with the Four of Cups, where they ignored you maybe for whatever reason, but they're realizing their faults, right? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have made different choices. Exactly. This person is carrying some sort of guilt, wanting to make redemption, wanting the change that they could have had a lot sooner had they listened to their higher self. But at least you know that they are aware of their mistakes, their bad decisions. At the bottom of the deck we have, I'm a better person because of you. Exactly. All right, Virgo, beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed that message. If you did, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and share so that others may receive this message and it helps support my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.